Hey everybody, need to pay close attention to this update because we've got some really exciting news that we want to share with you. But before we do that, I found this, I wanted to share it with you. Somebody said that church is where worship lifts us, the Word challenges us, the Holy Spirit impacts us, and the fellowship encourages us. Now, thanks to our media team, and to all the online venues that we're having, then I've worshiped, I've been encouraged by the Word, I've been impacted by the Holy Spirit, but just like you, I miss that fellowship. I miss the one-on-one. There's just nothing like being around a group of people, and so we're coming back. We're going to get together again, and let me give you the outline of how we're going to do this, okay? Now, bear with me, but the last time I checked, nobody in the history of America, at least, or in the history of the world, has had to come back from a 3-month layoff from church. So I haven't, you haven't, no other pastor that you know has, no other church that you know has. So we understand this is new for all of us. This is territory we've never been before. But after a lot of prayer, after studying our survey, and thank you for those of you that participated in that, then here's the outline. Here's what we're going to do to come back together. You need to put this on your calendar, mark it on June the 7th. That's the first Sunday in June. We're coming back. We're coming back with 8:30, 9:30, and 11:11 worship services. Now, we're not providing anything for preschool, children, students, or even adults in small groups at all. It's just going to be worship. Now, we'll be making a later announcement as we come back when the small groups and all the preschool children and student ministries start back again. But right now, we just don't know. So we're going to start with what we do know. And we're going to start with our regular worship services with no small groups on campus at all. Now, that's not to say you can't meet with your small group at home, and I trust that you will. I'm praying that small groups will get together and meet at your home, but right now we're trying to keep the campus as safe and clean as we possibly can. So let me give you kind of the outline. There are 3 words that I want to give you to remember as we prepare to come back on June the 7th. All right, the first word is the word safe. It's safe. We want you to come back only if you feel ready to come back and when you feel ready to come back. If you're older, you have a pre-existing condition, or if you just don't feel like it's time for you to come back, we understand that. We want to be safe, and we want to, when we do come back, we're going to try our best to practice social distancing and all of those other things, all right? So we're doing everything possible. We have sanitizing, and we're going to sanitize all the environment, both worship centers, the Family Life Center and the main worship center. But don't you listen to me, and please hear me and hear my heart. We're going to do everything we can to make this a safe environment, a free environment, a clean environment, but there are no guarantees. There is no way that we can guarantee that if we come back, that somebody might get sick or whatever. There's just no guarantees. We're going to do what we can for us to come back, all right? Now, once again, no small groups on campus for right now. That is to be announced at a later date. The second word is the word sanitary. We're going to have sanitation stations in both buildings, the main worship center, the Family Life Center. And if you have hand sanitizer with you, bring your own. If you don't mind, we'll provide it as best we can. But if you have some you're comfortable with, you like it, bring your own if you can. We're going to practice safe distancing. Now, here's what I want you to see. Because I've been to several events already where people have been around. We've done several funerals already. I've been to several meetings already where people are around. And here's what we understand. We are a church family. And I mean that. We're a family. So because we're a family, there are people you haven't seen for 3 months. There are people that haven't seen you, and they're going to be happy to see you. They're going to be glad to see you. You're going to be glad to see them. And they're probably going to want to reach out their hand and shake your hand. They're probably going to want to hug you or whatever. And we're just saying, look, hold off for a while. We don't want to be rude to anybody, but keep in mind the safe distancing. Now we're going to provide our auditorium and our Family Life Center. We're spreading out, but just keep in mind we're going to try our best to practice safe distancing. And I can't wait to see you, and I hope you can't wait to see me. But for right now, we'll wave at each other and we'll smile at each other and try our best to practice that for everybody's safety. Now, the third word is the word space. Seating in the worship center, in the main auditorium, in the sanctuary, whatever you want to call it, is going to be different. We've roped it off. We've staggered the seating so we can seat about 150 on the bottom floor, spread out, and around 50 in the balcony. The balcony will be open for those that can climb the steps, but we're going to spread out. We're going to do the same thing in the Family Life Center. We're removing every other row. We're spreading the chairs way out so that you can keep a safe distance from those that show up. Now, also keep this in mind, because we don't know what to expect. According to the survey, we know that many of you are ready to come back and many of you are not ready to come back, and we certainly understand that. So keeping that in mind, especially at the 9:30 service. If you come and we can only seat about 150, maybe 175 or 200 at the most to keep a safe distance, then we are prepared to do an overflow crowd. Now, if you come to the worship center, the overflow crowd will be in the Family Life Center. If at 11:11 the crowd is too big, then the overflow crowd would be in the worship center. 8:30, probably wide open, and you might want to consider coming at 8:30 in the Family Life Center as well, okay? So keep all of that in mind. I heard Pastor Danny say this so many times, and he said, "Blessed are the flexible, for they won't get bent out of shape." Once again, we don't know how to come back from a 3-month layoff in the middle of a pandemic, but we're going to try, because we just want to be together, and I know many of you do, all right? So please understand this. Listen to me. Listen to my heart. You're not comfortable with this, we understand. If you're at risk, if you're elderly, or you have pre-existing conditions, or whatever, and you're not at risk, and you're not ready to come back, we understand. And because of that, we're still going to provide our 9:30 and 11:11 online campus, our online services. So we're still going to provide all of that. And then later on, as we see how things go, we'll start adding little bit by little bit, start bringing back those small groups, start bringing back those children's ministries at a later date. But here's what I want you to see. Whether you're with us on June the 7th live, or you're with us online, it's not going to matter, because we're still going to sing songs, we're still going to worship, and we're still going to read and teach and preach the Word, and we're still going to get blessed either way. So, hope to see you very, very soon, and just you guys just hang in there. Love you very much. Don't forget, check us out at 9:30, 11:11 this Sunday. And we'll remind everybody about some of these things as we do the announcement Sunday. But it's going to be a great day. Love you very much. God bless you. Hang in there. We're going to see you real soon. God bless you. Love you.